I did. This is my dashboard. And because it says in there that it wants you to give a description of what it will do. So I came over here and gave a brief statement like when you select one of the report buttons, it will give all the information coordinating with that report. Brief description of the information you'll see on each report to the left of each button. Reports will automatically generate on the output tab below. To show a different report, simply select the report button you'd like to see and it will automatically take you to the new report in the output tab button. So I got my buttons down here, or my tabs down here. And then basically, I'll show you really quick. So item data report. And it comes to here. It automatically does that. So I did a freeze pane up here.
Yep.
So as long as you select right here on this, then go to your freeze pane, which is going to be in your
Yeah.
right there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so what I did is you come to your input, and this is all the information for my item data report right there. See that?
Yep.
And then everything else on your dashboard for the inventory data report. So basically all you're doing is you're doing a macro, but you're just pulling each report and just formatting it appropriately, right?
Yeah, you're just copying it and pasting it, right?
Yeah, and it's very simple. I mean, you're copying, pasting it, and then formatting it. So when I click on inventory data report because I assigned the macro, right? Then there's that. And the freeze panes, when you're copying and pasting, you'll see that these lines right here.
Yeah, they don't change.
Nope, they don't change. So when you're pasting, you just paste it up so that your item number, description, all that kind of stuff is just right above it.
Cool.
So anyway, that's my inventory data report. And then come down here, supplier data report. Supplier data report will give lead time and supplier capacity. Go down there. There you go.
Cool.
So you just run your macros. Dude, it took me about an hour, which means it'll take you about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not true, man. That last one, I couldn't get my macros to work right.
Yeah?
Super weird. Yeah. I mean, granted, it was not an ideal situation, but for me, I was doing it in the car on the way back from our trip, but
yeah.
Like it took a long, like I did everything right the first time and I recorded everything. And then when I hit the button to do the macro on another page or whatever, it did most of what I had done, but some of the formatting was off. Like not everything was formatted the right way. Like not everything was centered, or there was one table that didn't have any like color in it. Like the colors were wrong, like random things. So it's like, because I did each table individually, and so there was something off on each table, and I'm like, how was that? And I did it 3 different times, and I couldn't figure it out. And I had to submit it last night, so I emailed them and said, hey, I got it done. It's not perfect. Like I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. And then when I was going through the stuff today, I think because I maybe had another like workbook open or something, or I was switching back and forth between something that I just didn't like that. And so maybe that confused it or to some degree or another. That's what it says in this assignment, like in this mini project, that if you have another workbook open, if you're switching back and forth, it'll confuse it. So I don't know.
Did you have another work?
I think I might have. I still have
because that's what
some things are a little like I didn't remember everything from the macro, like that's like lesson.
Yeah.
So, and then our car broke down. It was a long weekend, man.
Are you serious? What happened to your car?
More or less the engine gave out. Like I'm not 100% sure yet. So we ended up, because it was down in Arizona, I think my best guess is that the car has like 150,000 miles on it, so it was kind of on its last leg, and I had bought it used for really, really cheap, and I've been kind of just like working on it here and there. So I'm not really invested in it, and I think it just like there was an oil leak that I just didn't see somewhere, or burned oil for some reason. So I ran it low on oil, and as I was leaving like Arizona, I was going over through these mountains, and it started to overheat. So I pulled it over, and I checked it out, but there's something knocking in the engine that just doesn't sound right. And again, the car's not worth much. So I'm like, I don't know if the transmission was kind of giving me problems before that I had to work on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe the transmission got like iffy, and then the engine started running hot. So I don't know. So it all happened pretty quick. And I had a concussion at the time, so I remember I'm really good at checking the oil, and I just didn't check it before I left. I checked it before I left on the trip. Coming back, I started to check it, and I was on Anyway, I just like spaced it, so I was like, man, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's what it is. So now we're looking at having a like car shop. That's why I took so long. It's like my wife's calling me about trying to get like her friends reaching out. Like, we got this car, and we got a friend that works at a dealership in Idaho. That's like, I can get you a good deal. All this other stuff's kind of been kind of a crazy day, but
jeez, yeah.
there.
Well, hopefully this will go pretty quick for you. It's really not hard. I mean, you've
It
already
looks
got your
pretty
butt.
simple. So
Yeah, no, it's really simple. You just like so when I did the formatting on the buttons, I did that little description. I just merged and centered the cells, and then just wrote the description out, and then next to each button, and then you just assign the macro. One thing to keep in mind, and it says it really clear in the instructions, and I can see where some people might just blank and think, oh, well, it's already blank, so it's not a big deal. But when you go into your first macro, even though you don't have anything in the cells,
you have to
you
clear it
still
out.
clear it. You still need to clear it because that's part of the macro when you're switching back and forth.
Did you select the whole page and clear it, or did you like individually? Do you get what I'm saying? You didn't like
Yeah,
select like
no,
the whole.
I selected so because you don't want to edit or delete
Oh,
the
that's yeah. So you gotta
warning.
get.
So I just
Okay.
went from like cell A3 all the way down because there's only 36 lines. So I
Yeah.
said A3 to 45,
Okay. Cool.
and then over to like I think like what X or something like that,
Yeah. All right.
just to make
Sweet.
sure you got it all. So
That works. Yeah, it seemed pretty simple. Then you got to go in and like edit the what do they call it, the VP or the PV, and input
oh
what you.
yeah, let me show you that as well.
That should be really easy though, because
It is. It's really easy, but let me just show you what I did, just so that way it's. So yeah, when you go into your developer tab and you go to your Visual Basic, right here, see the green?
yeah.
So all I did was I just added that apostrophe, and then just
Yeah.
add in your description, clearing out the data sheet, and then I go here, and this is where I'm copying the information for the new sheet and I'm pasting it, and then I come here and I go formatting for item data report, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, that's all I do. I just do my formatting, and formatting is quite long. And then I go down to my next one and I do the same thing. This is my inventory data report macro, clearing out sheet data, copying and pasting inventory data to sheet, and then formatting the new data. And then I did that on each one.
Yeah, that looks really simple.
It's very simple. Just clearing out sheet data, copying and pasting new data to sheet, formatting data for new sheet.
Cool. What are you
All the
doing
way
for
down.
your final project?
You know, I was gonna do something like a dashboard report for running scenario-based training for the police academy.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, what I'll do is I'll just create a bunch of different sheets. Oh, don't forget here, you need to rename this reports.
Yep.
So you go here and then just select it here
Yep.
and rename it. So don't forget that. You don't have to rename the module, but you have to rename
The module name or whatever, like module
yeah,
one.
yeah, the subcategory. So don't forget that.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do that with the police academy. Basically, the way I'll run it is I'll create a list with a macro for cadet one, and then you can go in and manually type in. Let me save that and close it. That way you can manually go in and fill out each cadet for each police academy class, and
Cool.
then I'll have a dashboard that will allow you to pick the cadet and then pick the role plays accordingly, and it will show how they did, any notes, progress, other stuff like that.
Sweet.
So there'll be categories that they can select from for the reasons that they failed, whether or not it be officer safety, understanding the law, other stuff like that. And you can just when the cadets come back from a role play, if they failed it, then you can click fail and here's the reason why and any notes. And then if you select that on the dashboard, then it will actually pull up the entire thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, something simple. I'm kind of plagiarizing it from another guy who did a similar dashboard for our role plays, except for he did a program with JavaScript for it,
Oh, okay.
but I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna I'm gonna turn it into an actual Excel spreadsheet. So
Well, that'll work.
I'm plagiarizing. Is that bad? Well, I'm not plagiarizing. I'm just taking his idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? That's that thing about artists. Good artists create, great artists steal. That was a
Yeah. I'm gonna be great then. What about you, man? What are you gonna do?
My wife and I, we help run a scholarship program from her alma mater. So
Yeah.
we do some fundraising for them and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like trying to figure out how to do it. What I want to do is like, well, we need to earn, so much. Like, so have like the dashboard be like like the program, like this is how much we need to earn, and then you can change. What I'm looking at doing is like I'm thinking about using macros too, like, and so that each year we can put in like, create like a like a new dashboard. Like, okay, this is our goal. This is what we're selling this year. This is what we're asking for this year, and then what's our profit? What's the cost? So, and then we can run how much we need to sell for each item to hit our goal, as well as, and then try to keep track of, you know, incoming purchases and making sure things get shipped or mailed. Sometimes we sell things. Sometimes we ask for money. Sometimes we, there's a bunch of different things that we do. So
yeah,
that's what I gotta figure out. I think I might just do like, hey, every year we do the same thing. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Something practical that you guys can actually use when you're done with it. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, because the scholarship desperately needs it. There's only a few of us that are helping out with it, and everybody's really busy. So it's just taking the time to get things figured out.
What's the scholarship for?
It's for a chiropractic school she graduated from, TCC.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So it's
cool, man.
It's been fun but stressful for the last few years, but
yeah. So does she crack you all the time then?
Yeah, like I don't really have a lot of back problems. It's mainly like neck, or like sometimes my upper back, which is really unlike most people have lower back problems. So yeah, she does it pretty frequently. I don't go into her clinic very much because her clinic, we don't own a clinic yet. That's why I'm going to school. But
yeah,
the clinic is like 30 minutes away, and I got the kids with me, so I'm like, it's very rarely worth the check out there.
Do it at the house then.
So she just normally just does it here at the house. Yeah.
Dude, that's nice, man. I need to send my wife to massage therapy school and chiropractic college, and then I'll just send her, just let her get that just for me, so she can learn how to do that stuff.
It's nice. Like when I got all busted up this weekend, I was like, all right, I need a few adjustments before we go anywhere. Just help out. So
dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Cool, bro. Well, dude, we're almost done, man.
I know, it's crazy. We got one more of these, and then the final exam next week. So
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, and then when you guys come visit, when you come and do all your sales stuff at South by, then
that's right.
or Pecan Street Festival.
Pecan, that's right.
Yeah, man. Hey, dude, I'll help you. I'll go man the booth.
Oh, yeah, actually.
What's that? Oh, sorry, dude. It's freezing up. I didn't get any of that.
I gotta start west, like fill up. So
yeah,
crazy,
dude. All right, brother. Well, it's been fun. We'll see you on the next one, right?
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
This friggin' Google Hangouts keeps freezing up on me. Man. You there? Yeah, it keeps freezing up on me, man. I don't know what's going on.
Better than, dude.
All right, we'll catch you later. Thanks, dude.